continuing on with our science experiment, how much pink is too much pink? Can we reach pink saturation? I think maybe today we're definitely gonna be too much pink. I mean, maybe gonna definitely. I don't know. But we've already done a ground floor and we are going to build a whole house out of pink. And I just don't know if it's actually logistically going to be possible with everything that I have. But anyway, sorry, it's for science and for actual, I'm not really sure of the reason, but it's for fun. Woo! So pink. How's you been doing, pink, since we last saw you last week? So we built a whole downstairs floor, and on the next level up, we're going to build another floor. Everything in here has to have some element of pink in it, and it's going to be a nursery. The nursery, because we got some pink babies. So of course we're going to build something for them. Before we do that, I need to complain about the fact that these new, not Squishmallow characters that Lego released, not a single one of them has got pink on them. How is this possible? I'm building a nursery and I don't have any big Squishmallow toys I can put in there. I feel like that is a crime against nature, but I'll manage. I'll soldier on. Okay, so we've got some babies. We've got our brand new toddler, our infant. I'm calling this an infant, and I'm also calling this one Blossom. Thanks to your name recommendations, because as you know, I can't be trusted to name babies. So we got Blossom. We've got the newborn baby, who is a boy. This one was a lot trickier. You guys didn't have that many names. We're going to go with Valentine for this guy. Oh, little baby Val. That's really cute. And I felt like we're not done with the kids here because we've got a whole floor for a nursery. So we've got yet another little girl up here. She's got pink hair. We can give her some cat ears because there's some pink on these guys. And her name is Primrose, which I think is just the loveliest name. We can call her Prim. So we got Prim, Blossom, and Val up in the next level, and we've got Sakura, who, according to popular consensus, is their big sister. So, do we need a parent, or can they just be existing here in the house on their own? You remember Pinky McPink, right? Our OG pink girl. Well, she's all grown up now, and she's got 4 kids. I mean, she was going to be their wacky aunt because that was a suggestion from you guys. It was such a good one. I thought that'd be perfect canon, but also, she was here before, now she is here again as their parent. So, new glasses, very nice. Love her pink lipstick, and she's got a new pink hairstyle, but she's got the same outfit because it still rocks. It never goes out of style. So, we've got Pinky McPink and her 4 kids, and I don't know what Pinky McPink does for a job, but it pays very, very well. So, she's going to get some help here to help with all these kids, because 4 kids is a lot. Especially if you're doing it on your own. So why do it on your own if you can hire yourself a nanny? And we're going to bring her in, a nanny for this family. Now this is Rosita. Rosita is very stern. She's nannied for a long time, but she's very fair and the kids love her. She reminds me of someone, I don't quite know who, like kind of a mix of a few different characters. Who could that be? And she has got a carpet bag, a pink carpet bag, which she takes with her everywhere. And she also always brings an umbrella. There we go, that's perfect. Okay, all right, so we've got our little family now. It's quite a big family. There's a lot of pink here. Are we oversaturated yet? Let me know. I think you're probably going to be okay for now. Maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of pink. So we're building a nursery. Let's go. So first up, we're going to need some cribs and beds for all of these little cuties. So first up for Val, Val is going to need a crib. Val's a newborn. And the easiest way to make a crib is out of a box. I mean, it basically is just a box, right? They have to be safe in there. And we've got all the pink pieces we need to do this. And we can pop him in there. He's so cute. And then we can make it a rocking crib. Ah, nice. A little rocking crib. Why can I not think of a right word for that? A rocking crib. Is that a phrase? Why does that feel so strange? Anyway, and they could both pop in here, little Val and Blossom, but Blossom can have her own bed because otherwise it's going to be very hard to sleep if they're all bundled in together. So nice, easy bed for Blossom. Cute. And we're going to do Primrose's once we're actually up in situ because I've got some ideas. So we've got our staircase, the hole in the stairs, the hole in the floor to come up from the stairs from. That makes sense, I think. And I've already put a playmat in because I was helping hold those plates in the floor in so it didn't get too bendy. Okay, around the stairs we need some railings. Otherwise we're going to have some catastrophes with all of these kids up here in this next room. So some railings here are a bit of a, no, we might make that a bit more substantial window at the back. And now we're just going to see what we can fit in here that's pink. Okay, along the front, more railings. Actually, I've got more of an idea for the front, so it's kind of, I'm going to start with unfinished railings and we'll work with them as we go along. But this is the idea of where our railing's going to be. And yeah, you'll see. Just keep watching. And over here, if we don't have a little baby door or like a baby gate here, it could be disastrous. So maybe we could make one. So if we use this piece, we can pop it on a rod and stick it into a flower, and then you've got an opening and shutting baby gate. So we're a bit safer here for the top of the stairs, which I like. Can use these pieces to hold that rod in place. And I've actually got some really cute nursery items for this room. So we've got, this is a perfect backdrop. It's got pink on it for our nursery. We can put a Blossom's bed here, I think. I think it's not too close to the stairs. And Blossom's little best stuffy over here, the little pink rabbit. And then this sticker, it's got pink on it, right? That got the pink bird. There are definitely pink elements. We can use that for the change table. Nice. And yeah, I just love how we've got so many more options now than we did last time when I did a pink build. Gonna have a stack of nappies, all in different shades of pink. And do we still have room for Val's crib? We do. That's like a perfect spot for it there. Okay, but let's move it out of the way because in this teeny tiny corner, we can store some toys. So we're gonna make a shelf, a stacking up kind of shelf, and pop a whole heap of pink toys in here. A bit too excited. So, okay, if we get this here and then we put a cute little kitty fairy on here, she's got pink on her and she's gonna go so cutely in the corner of this room. And then we're gonna stack the wall behind up just so that it's high enough to not trap her in too far. Hopefully we'll be able to get her off the shelf once we've got all of these in, because she's there to be played with, not just to be looked at. And then on the next shelf up, oh, we've got so many cute pink pigs. In fact, I think this one's so weird. This is the little piglet. We'll just pop him up there for a moment. I think that pigs can be Valentine's thing. I think, I need to find the big pink piggy, and that can be Valentine's special plushie. Oh, I'll find it. Okay, but we're building this at the moment. Focus on one thing at a time. And next shelf up on here, actually, we're not going to have much room to put stuff up here. So I'm going to make a display kind of pokey out thing. Because we have to make the roof on. Because we're going to have another floor on top of this. We're making a whole house, right? So up here, we've got a butterfly. Just a little decoration. It's pretty. Okay, right. Okay. Putting our little bit of... Does that fit? Why is that pushing that over so much? I don't know. I think that might be a me problem. It'll be fine when we add some more stuff. So we've got our change table, which I'm now cluttering up with a pink teddy because I've got to put this pink teddy in. There's butterflies falling off everywhere. Okay, that looks really, really cute. Okay, some transparent pieces on the top, kind of like little windows at the top, letting light in. And then over here, which is kind of Valentine's side of the room or part of the room, got some more windowy bits and some forward-facing studs so that we can put some paintings in or just some bright drawings. So this one has got pink on it. It's got a cute little bunny from the Dream sets. And then up the side, we've got a matching one with a pink, I think it's a hamster. I think it was a hamster. This one came in one of Olivia's sets, I think, from quite a few years ago. But the fact that the colours match with the bunny one as well goes so nicely. So this is Valentine's kind of corner. So cute. All right, and I want to put, we've got sparkly, transparent pink pieces, and I think they would be cute here, but they look really weird being up above the other ones. Can I put them over, maybe center that? No. I think I might just get them all on the same height, and then it won't look so weird. So if we have the pink ones here, the pink sparkly, yeah, that's better. That's cool. All right, I like that better. I don't know, I mean, it makes no difference structurally, but I think it just looks nicer. Okay, so we've got Valentine's part here. Oh, that's such a fancy name for a wee baby, but babies grow. And we're putting this little cutie over here as well. Thank you to Gabby Dollhouse theme. It's just, we've got so many fun, cute things. Okay, over in our bay window, this big window actually came out of a Belleville set, a very old set. And it just fits the space so perfectly, and it's pink, so score. And in this alcove, we're going to use this tabletop that we built for downstairs but was too big, and put a cute little base for a little ice cream base, put that on as our table topper, and on the table is a dollhouse, because we got a perfect doll's house here. Look at that, there's pink on it, so it totally counts. And putting a pink roof on, and we kind of don't have any characters that are small enough, but we do have a pink tiny minifigure, like a mini fig. Really, that's so adorable. Okay, what else are we going to do? I don't know what else we can fit in this corner, but when you have lots of kids, you got lots of pictures too. So we've got their little hand-drawn pictures up here, hanging in front of the window. I'm just kind of going to clutter these as much as I can, and if they have pink on them, I'm putting them on. So we can, oh, love this little monster face, but we can put a picture of a peach on there and a monster face, and then round the corner, it's gonna be cozy. It's gonna be tight to get stuff in here. I actually want to put a door here because I want to put an external staircase on the outside. I mean, that's what external means, to get up to the next floor, because I started doing staircases, so I want to continue. Anyway, I'll do that in a minute. Sorry, this is so cute. Little cutout faces. There's some pink on it. Totally counts. And then some stepping stones, I think, which will also, I mean, they're not stepping stones. They're stepping cushions. A whole heap of matching sprinkles, mirrored cushions, which are just the prettiest things, and they're on pink tiles, so they have to go into this. They're just too cute to leave out. So if I kind of just randomly space them out and put some stepping stone kind of bits into, it's like a cushion. Yeah, it's a little cushion walkway. I love this concept. Okay, all right. And then roller skates, which is silly because, I mean, the micro doll only has 1 foot, but you always have roller skates so that your parents can trip over them in the middle of the night. Okay, so we have got an ice cream costume, which fits so nicely onto Prim. Look how cute she is. So we can make this whole corner actually a little dress-up corner. I think that's such a fun idea. I love the dress-up clothes. So if I put these on a pink pedestal, nice little stand, and then tuck this in over here, there's going to be so much role-playing they're going to be able to do in this corner. And some fairy wings. I mean, I could kind of integrate them into the wall, like make them like an art piece, like wings hanging from the wall. It would be so, it would also be cool to have them as a costume option as well, but I'm trying to just have them as a display and using what pieces I have. So at the moment, they're kind of part of the wall, or like a little column coming up here. Actually, no, I'm going to fill that out a wee bit more. So another translucent pillar going around the corner, and then I can put this in front. That's really cute. Oh, okay, all right. So we need to make a bed for Primrose, but let's backfill this wall here just first because it's bugging me. Okay, so Prim has progressed. There's a lot of peas to a big girl bed, but it's still on the floor and it's a princess bed. So we're going to use this gorgeous opalescent pink turret for the top of it, and we need to just make sure it has enough support down the bottom so she can tuck in underneath it at night. It's so adorable. She could play in there too. It'd be like a little play castle. So that can go in here, and if we put the flag on the top, that might also help support the floor above as well, if I can make it go up high enough. Okay, and for her bedspread, there's a very, very cute one that has got pink clouds on it. No, sorry, it's got white clouds on it, but the rest of it's pink, so that's nice. And we need a pink pillow at the back, and then maybe some rails on either side still. I mean, I know she's on the floor, but she is still only little, so safety. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. And she needs her lovey toy as well. I just love all the cute toys that we have. You know, I complained about the lack of Squishmallows. We really do still have some really nice ones. Speaking of which, let's get our big pink piggy in here for Valentine. Look at that. Mr. Piggy. He's Joe's favorite. He's so big. Okay, all right, over here, maybe there's a space for this Stacy doll, this unopened Stacy doll, which nobody ever opens. I don't know why. Doesn't everyone want a Stacy doll? And on the other side, there's a spot for a big stuffy flamingo. Oh my goodness. We have so many options. All right, over here, I have a gorgeous magic-y kind of curtain for the dress-up area in pink. So perfect. We'll get that up to the same height as the wall next to it. And then in front, we can use this as a tabletop, which is actually one of the Mario mushroom head things. You know those guys? I know so much about Mario. You can tell. But we can use it as a table. So we can pop a pink magic wand here, and we can have this really cute pink Minnie Mouse ears as well. And I don't know where they got this from. I don't think they need bubble gum, but it's pink, so it's going on the tabletop. We might find out where it came from later. All right. Okay, so I have cheated the tiniest bit here. So I've already changed up down below because I want to put in an external staircase. And to do that, I'm going to use some Technique pins and these bricks with holes in them. And the Technique pins are technically black, but they're hidden inside, so I'm just ignoring them. So we're using this as a really good support for our external staircase, so we can go up to the next floor. How high is this gonna go? How many more? I think I'm limited by how many plates I have, the big flat pieces, big flat ones, so I can actually span the section that's going to be the floor securely. That's going to be hard. All right, so we have now got this door, so you can go up the stairs to the next level, and I would love to have a door on this door frame, but I used up all the doors downstairs, so at the moment that's what we're having. I will see if I can get another door before next time. Keep it a little bit safer. Now, we're backfilling every space around the top so that I can put in the next floor, because we've got everything in that we can fit in this room, I think. It's so cute. Okay, stairs are secured at the top, and yeah, we're just going to go around. This is going to be super speedy because it's the boring bit, but it's structural. So I've made this little T-bar kind of thing, so it's already bendy, but it's going to help support the floor up above. It's not going to be great, but it's going to help. Okay, right, okay, yeah, this bit's always so fiddly. Let's just, a bit of a cut to get to where we need to be. So everything's now the same height, so we can put the next floor on. See what we have for pieces, so we can match it up to the stairs on the side. We're going to need a door over there. Do I have another pink door frame? I don't even know. And then these nice big plate pieces should be reasonably secure. There's a little bit of a floppy bit in the back there, but I think it'll be okay. Oh my gosh, all right. So we have built a nursery, which is, pretty well flashed out. Look at all those pink cuties. I love how many more good, pieces we've had in the last 5 years. Oh my gosh, it's just the cutest. All right, so the next floor, we've got Big Sister Sakura and we've got Pinky. So we're going to need to make bedrooms for both of them. And they will, in an ideal world, they would be very contrasting bedrooms, because one's teenager and one's an adult and they'll have different tastes, but I only have whatever pieces I have in pink, so I'm just gonna have to look and see what I can do. Hopefully I can do 2 different girl bedrooms basically for the next level. Wish me luck. We're gonna head in there next time round. All right, let me know your thoughts so far. Are you fully pinked out? I hope not, because we're still going. Are you still with me? Let me know. I hope you are. All right, I'll see you again with the next part soon. So make sure you subscribe, click the little notification bell, and check back in. All right, I'll see you soon.